Good morning, students. Today, our topic is referential integrity. Referential integrity means there are some checks in database that we can implement, okay, according to our requirement. So that is first is you cannot enter a value in the foreign key field of the related table that does not exist in the primary key of the primary table. That means if you have, suppose here 1 2 3 records, and not record me one roll number, because here in this std1 table we have roll number as a primary key. So you, if you have 1 2 3 only, so you can enter only 1 2 3 records in secondary table, or you can say in a child table where you have set the relation between the two tables. Okay, understood what I'm saying? Like, if we are, there are two tables, std1, std2. In std1 we have table fields roll number, name, class, section, and in std2 we have roll number, name, ut1, ut2, marks. So roll number here is a primary key, and in this field if we want to access records from that table, so we have to set the relation between two tables. So here, if roll number is here, so we should have one column, we should have one common column, that is we have taken here roll number here also, as well as roll number here. So here roll number will be treated as a primary key for this table, and for this table roll number will treat as a foreign key. So if you have 1 2 3 roll number, so you can have here also be 1 2 3, but you cannot have here 4. If you want to write here, you want to give roll number 4 to a child, so you have to enter in first this table, because you have set the relation between two tables. So this is the main table yours, so whatever the, so whoever is joining your class or your school, so you have to be enter records in your primary table where you have primary key. Okay, so you cannot delete a record from the primary table if matching record exists in related table. Suppose you have 1 2 3 records here. Here also you have roll number 1 2 3. Suppose one child has he is leaving this school, so you cannot and if you will think now he has left the school, so you will delete this record first of all you have to remove record from this table, because already you have relation between two tables. You have to delete the record from this table, then only you can remove it from here, otherwise it will not allow you to delete such kind of records. Okay, then third is you cannot change a primary key value in the primary table if that record has related records. Means to say, if you have, suppose roll number 1 2 3, you cannot make it 3 to 33 here. Why? Because you have relation. Mean to say, if you have created you have two tables and you have set the relation, so like that you cannot, and you cannot add or delete the record until unless it will have the relations. Okay, so if you want to add the record, first of all you have to add over here, and you cannot change the primary key value. If you have, suppose one record you have here, okay, so one record student entry, if I want to know roll number one student entire details like roll number, name, class, section, and in how much mark he got in ut1 ut2, and if you will try to change 1 to 11, so it will give you error, because already you have one record here. You cannot first of all you have to remove it, the record from there in this table, then only you can make changes over here. Okay, so these are the referential integrity rules that you have to be follow. Brief history of MySQL. MySQL is a freely available open source relational database management system. What is it? Relational open source means that is open, is available in the net, and you are not supposed to pay for that. Okay, and it's based on SQL query language that uses SQL languages. It is downloadable from the site mysql.org. Okay, so we can use MySQL for storing, maintaining, and accessing the data. Okay, so this is a brief history of MySQL. So now, what is the main features of MySQL? Its speed is very fast. It is easy to use. Its cost is free of cost. You can say it's a open source software, and it supports query language, and supportable means you can run as a SQL program in any platform. Any platform in any soft in any operating system you can run it. Data types is flexibility of the data types, it supports you. Security features is there. Okay, and some limits are there. Containing 50 million records you can enter over here. Connectivity, you can connect client and server. Okay, client means that where you are giving the request, that is a client, and server, if the you are asking any query, to the server will respond to that, is the client server architecture. Okay, thank you, students.